Hey everybody, welcome to Home with the Halsteads. Today we're going to be making cookies, peanut butter cookies. The closer we get to the holidays, the more important it is that we start thinking about the kind of cookies that we're going to make for Santa. You know, we have to make these cookies, and you may be making them by yourself like I am today, or you may be making them with your children or grandchildren, but I want you to have fun while you're doing it. So I'm going to have the recipe on my video. You'll see that, but I'll real quickly tell you the ingredients that I'm going to be using, and then I'll give you the proportions written, and I'll talk about it as we make the cookies. I'm using cream style or creamy peanut butter. I'm using solid shortening. I'll be using light brown sugar, white granulated sugar, 1 egg, baking soda, and all-purpose flour, and that's all it takes to make these simple peanut butter cookies. So let's get busy, let's get them made so that we can taste them and enjoy them and have them ready when Christmas time comes. I have preheated our oven to 350 degrees, and I wanted to show you these cute little spatulas that my granddaughter Taylor Kate gave me for Christmas. Aren't these just the cutest? I just love them. And here's another one. Little reindeer. Grandchildren are just the sweetest. Taylor Kate's got her own home now, and she's married and got a family, and so she understands that these kitchen items are very important. So let's get started and make these peanut butter cookies. I'm starting out with 1/2 cup of peanut butter, and this is creamy peanut butter. Okay. To that, I'm adding 1/4 cup of shortening. This is solid shortening. 1/2 cup of solid shortening. And I'm going to take my other spatula. I'm going to utilize these little spatulas today because I think they are just adorable. I love them, and thank you, Taylor Kate, for giving them to Grandmama. So now I'm going to take my electric hand mixer, and if I would plug it in, it would work better. So let me plug it in. Here we go. So I'm just creaming our peanut butter and our shortening. 1/2 cup peanut butter, 1/4 cup of solid shortening. You want to get the lumps out of the shortening. To this, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. White granulated sugar, 1/2 cup. You could use your stand mixer if you want to. I'm just using my hand mixer. I love to use my hand mixer when I can. And next, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of light brown sugar. Just continue to mix. Oh, this is going to be so good. And it's so easy. And you know, Christmas time is the time for cookies. The week before Christmas, that's when you make your cookies, because you want to be ready for Santa. Just mixing it really well. Okay, now I'm going to add 1 egg, but I'm going to beat my egg a little bit. Go ahead and start it beating before I put it in my mixture. Okay, and we're going to mix that around. And next, I'm adding my flour. 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And I've sifted this together. And now we're forming, as we mix, we're forming and making our dough, our mixture look like cookie dough. When I was growing up, peanut butter cookies were my favorite. So just mixing it around. See, it's getting stiff, and that's what you want it to do, is to get stiff. So just mixing, making sure you've got it all incorporated. Going to turn my bowl so that we get it all mixed in. Okay, so there we have our cookie dough. Now, let's take this little spatula that Taylor Kate gave me, and I'm going to rake it all down and form it kind of into a ball, kind of pack it so that we can dip our cookies. We're going to dip these by teaspoonfuls. And I'm going to put on my gloves. You know, when I work with pastries, I like to use gloves. It just keeps it from sticking to my hands and my fingers. So I'm just slipping on my gloves. And like I said, I know all of you don't use gloves, and some of you may think, why would you use gloves in your own kitchen? It's not because I'm not clean, because I certainly am. But it's because it just makes handling the dough a lot easier in a lot of instances. Now, let's take a teaspoon, and I'm going to dip our dough by teaspoonfuls. So about that much is what I want to put. And I have a new baking pan. This is a 1/4 sheet baking pan. My daughter Carol gave me that for Christmas. So I'm just going to put it here, and I have 2 of these, and I'll fill both of them. But I'm going to make mine kind of small. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to roll this because I'm going to mash it with a fork. I'm going to use the tins of a fork. This one's a little bit bigger, so I'll just make it a little bit smaller. I'm making these small cookies. And I'll do a few of these and show you how I'm going to do it, and then I'll finish doing it and come back when they get done and show you. Okay, let's just go ahead and take this fork right here. Now I'm going to just dip mine in some flour. I've got a little bowl of flour here. I'm just going to dip it so that it won't stick, or hopefully it won't stick. So see, that's the way I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to mash these down, and then I take and just kind of slide my fork out. And slide your fork out. Just like that. So now I'm going to finish dipping our cookies, bake them on 350 for 10 to 15 minutes. I'll check them at 10, and when they get done, I'll be back. Our first batch of cookies are ready to come out of the oven. They cooked 14 minutes, baked 14 minutes. So now I'm going to take them out and put them on a cooling rack. And I have enough dough to make 12 more. So this makes 36 peanut butter cookies. Here we have it, our peanut butter cookies. We place them on a platter. Don't those look delicious? We have some little napkins here, a glass of milk, a little Christmas tree right here, and we're ready to enjoy these sweet, delicious peanut butter cookies. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today and helping to make these peanut butter cookies. I hope that you're making cookies at your house, no matter what kind they are, and that you will have a blessed week. It's Christmas week, and we have so many blessings to be thankful for, and I know that you're having fun with your family and friends, and I hope everyone is well. Don't forget to share our videos with those whom you haven't shared with, And let's just keep spreading the love. So now let's taste one of these peanut butter cookies. It's going to be crunchy. It's not soft, it's crunchy. Let's see. You noticed I have a glass of milk over there? Excuse me. You just can't beat peanut butter cookies and a glass of milk. I'll see you again really, really soon.